Welcome, tech lovers, innovators, and entrepreneurs. You are listening to The Title, the ideal destination for learning about technology, innovation, and entrepreneurship. I'm your host, Sharon Zogo.
And I'm Doreen Mwapne, your co-pilot on this adventure. Together, we'll dive into the tech world where groundbreaking ideas and entrepreneurship collide.
We'll decode the mysteries behind emerging technologies. We're here to satisfy your curiosity and inspire your entrepreneurial endeavors.
So grab your headphones, fasten your seatbelts, and prepare for a thrilling ride through the landscape of innovation.
So join us as we navigate through the exciting fusion of technology, innovation, and the entrepreneurial spirit, right here on The Title. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Title, where we talk about technology, innovation, and entrepreneurship. I'm your host, Sharon Zogo.
And I am your co-pilot, Doreen Mwapne. And just to note, today's episode is sponsored by Hezitech, founded by Hezron Zimba. And today we are joined by a wonderful guest who is an innovator as well as a tech enthusiast. Before I reveal this person, as per tradition, just to give the hype of introduction. So this person is no other than Fath Chulu. Fath, it's very good to have you today on our episode where we get to discuss about technology, innovation, and entrepreneurship. I just want you to give like a brief background about yourself, just for the audience that don't know you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Doreen. Let me begin by saying it's an honor to be here on the TI Talk. So like Doreen said, my name is Fath Chulu, 21 years. I'm 21 years old. I'm a fourth-year student at DMI-St.Eugene University. First place winner of the 2023 Inaugural UbunthuNet Hackathon. Second place winner of the 2023 MoMo Open API Hackathon. First place winner of the 2023 Inspire Innovation Challenge, and second place winner of the Cyberversity by ZICTA and Digital Safe.
Wow. Really good. I'm also a first place in a hard guy, in a hard course. Yeah. Oh my God. It's a lot. I'm thinking all this first place, second place. You're welcome, Faith. Yeah, well,
Thank you.
I feel like I'm sitting to a goddess. A goddess in a beach. I know, right? It's so great. Like hearing all this, it's inspiring to not only people outside, but also to me. So, like, what sparked your interest in technology and innovation?
So, from a tender age, I had always had an interest in technology, but I did not know it. Mm-hmm. You know? I would be a child and it would be careers day and my mom would try to dress me up as a doctor and I wouldn't want that. So I would settle for things like going to school as an accountant or something I didn't want. And it was always like, I don't want to do any of this, but I did not know about the tech field at that time. Until later on, I think I was in secondary, my brother went to school and he wanted to study computer science. When he came back, I was so intrigued with what he was doing. Of course, I didn't understand the code, but like just to see him working and he would say, these words you're seeing here made this website that you're seeing here. And he would tell me things like, I can make a game, I can do something. Like, wow, I want that. I want to do that. You know, I want to understand why when you speak into this device we call a phone, someone all the way in Kawe or what can hear me. Yeah, so from there, I just knew this is a field. It's the one.
This is what I want to do. I want to do this. This is amazing. Nice. It's a wonder that people around you motivate you to a career path that you yourself want to do. You know, yeah, it's very important.
Speaking about like some of the achievements that you have highlighted, Faith, you also speaking about being a student. I just want to know, like, how do you manage to balance like academics and these innovations? Because both of them are like demanding. So how do you just get to manage your time effectively?
Okay. So innovation and academics calls for a delicate balance of your time and your resources. Because at the end of the day, you still need to pass at school and dedicate time and resources to that. But then if you're going to be an innovator, you also need to dedicate time and resources towards that. So how I do that is I manage my time effectively. I plan my days up to the very last hour. And then not only do I plan my days, it calls for a little bit of sacrifice. I have had to sacrifice things like maybe entertainment, like watching movies, hanging out with my friends, in these cases.
Sacrifice is the key for everything, because if you feel you can sacrifice to anything, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of things that we would not do, but because we have to sacrifice, you make it happen. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more you sacrifice for all this first place, second place. Man.
That's true. That's
Woman. You're my woman. Yeah, woman. I mean,
a perfect example would be I was also academic affairs minister for the DMI-St.Eugene student body 2023. The time I was picked for the UbunthuNet hackathon, I was juggling school, hackathon preparations, and my duties, my ministerial duties. And then I realized if I don't cut off one, at the end, I will lose all of them because they will all suffer. So I had to make a decision and be intentional about the goals I want to achieve. Because if you set a goal, you must take steps which are towards that goal that will help you reach that goal. So when I looked at the things I could sacrifice of the three, definitely school was a no-no because that's just a no-go area. And then when you weigh the hackathon and the ministerial position, by then I had served for like 8 months. So I thought this hackathon is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I had already been picked.
yeah.
By the way, they received like over 1,000 applications. We were the only team to be picked from Zambia.
Wow.
And out of all the countries from Eastern and Southern Africa, they only picked 5 countries. So we were in the top 5, and I couldn't let go of an opportunity like that.
Yeah.
So that outweighed that. And in as much as the ministerial position was good and it looked good on paper, I just had to talk to the president of the student union, and they understood, because at the end of the day, you must progress.
Yeah.
I know. Yes, you just had to.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot for you to handle, but you, like you said, have to weigh what is important at that moment.
Exactly.
Yeah. So hearing all this, these are all challenges you're talking about right now. Even all balancing schools and everything. This is like challenges you get to face as an innovator.
Yeah.
So can you tell us, what are those challenges you faced in your journey, and how have you overcome them?
Okay. So other than having to balance school and innovation, I would say one of the biggest challenges I've faced on a personal level is my own fear.
Yeah.
Fear to fail, fear to disappoint. You know that sometimes when you can do something, but you're just scared of failing.
Yeah.
And that sometimes when you don't know you can do something, but you're scared of trying. And at the end of the day, you never know until you try. So this one time, I came across a post on LinkedIn. I think it went something like, the cost of entry is embarrassment.
Okay.
Yeah, so what that simply means is you won't know until you try and fail. Even from failure, you could pick up a certain lesson. You pick up lessons and experience that you will use next time to succeed.
Yeah.
So this fear kept me back from trying new stuff and innovating. So once I got past this fear, especially, let me admit, I have and had a fear of public speaking. So in my journey, I have had to get over that fear, because me not wanting to speak comes from me wanting to be in my comfort zone.
Yeah.
And in my journey, I have realized nothing good comes from being in your comfort zone.
Yeah.
It's nice, it feels comfortable, but at the end of the day, you never progress. So if you want to move in life, you get out of your comfort zone. And by doing that, it has really, really helped me.
You guys, it was preaching. Even man was like, Yes, girl. Great sister. Go deeper, mama. You actually said everything. I mean, I'm speaking, you guys, is not easy.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not. I engage when people say I have nerves whenever I'm like in front. It's ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Like right now, I need you to be my mentor to help me get through.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so Faith, it's really encouraging that you faced these challenges and they've actually not stopped you to pursuing your innovation career. I would just want to know, like, as a female innovator, have you like encountered any specific opportunities that are tailored to like your gender? And how do you think like you can encourage more young women or young girls to pursue and participate in innovation?
Okay. Opportunities are many. Opportunities are plenty. I actually have a few male friends who think we have more opportunities than them. An example I can cite is the UbunthuNet hackathon that we went to. That was specifically a women's hackathon. So it was aimed to empower female developers across Africa. So you see, people have realized the gender gap that is there in the tech space, and they have taken actions and steps towards bridging those gaps, such as these hackathons. Other opportunities include things like women boot camps. I think it's called Women Techstars boot camps, something like that. I've also seen platforms like She Code Africa. All of those things provide a very, very good opportunity for any woman out there who wants to get into the field to, develop themselves easily, because most of these things are actually free.
Mm-hmm.
And how we could encourage women or girls to get into tech? Well, I think it's by creating a conducive environment where women can easily get into this field, make it a field that is not gender biased in any way. It doesn't hinder a woman from getting into tech by basis of them being a woman.
Exactly.
But rather, let's make it a fair playing ground,
Yeah, it's important that people should know that that thing of saying no just because the women will give them more. I should know that women are capable.
Exactly.
We got this. You guys, look at us now. Look at me now. We got this. So it's that thing that everybody should understand. Saying, you don't have to treat me less or say when I come means she's a woman. We won't expect me.
Exactly.
Because I can do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, could you share some details about the innovative project or initiative that you're currently working on?
All right. So, last semester, one of the course requirements I had was a mini project. So, for that mini project, I created a machine learning model to help individuals diagnose themselves for mental health disorders.
Mm-hmm.
So that project was only created to a level such that it would help me pass in class, but it was fully done.
Mm-hmm.
So when it's done, the project will help people. Anyone can take a survey, an assessment, answer a few questions, and then they will get a diagnosis on what potential mental health condition they have, and then they will get a recommendation on what actions to take and some links to help online. I did this because I believe mental health is a crucial thing in the tech space.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just in the tech space, it's everywhere. Mental health is something very critical, and there's a lot of stigma around that issue. So the application is designed to not collect any user data. So not even I will be able to know who takes what survey. Mm-hmm. There's complete privacy because some people tend to, stigmatize against you when you have a certain disorder.
Yeah, you're actually right about mental health. Because people feel like when you're going through something or when they hear, no, I'm pick up China, like it's something that someone should feel bad about.
Exactly.
People need support. People don't. It's actually the reason why many suicidal cases in schools. Someone just said, no, I'm not even done when I ZICTA.
True.
Because they never knew and understood that they have a mental health problem.
And
like, guys, I want it. Sorry, like, don't you want it?
I think one thing for me that I liked about Faith, like when it comes to solving problems, I think she really understands like the needs and the challenges that people are facing. So I think that's one thing I love about her being an innovator.
Wait, you tell us, what's the name for the thingy, for the mental health?
It's called Mindsight.
Oh my God.
Because then the name Benero, it's just tells about the solution.
Because we want people to have an insight of what's going on in their mind.
Wow, girl. Nah. Yeah. Yeah, it's so important.
So, like looking forward, like what are your future goals and aspirations like in the field of innovation?
Mm-hmm. So, I think my biggest goal and aspiration is I don't really want to work for someone or for a company for a long time. I want to create a safe space. Like I said, we need to create conducive environments for women, for everyone, because even men deserve opportunities. Women, children, everyone to know about these things so that they can make informed decisions and to provide opportunities. Mm-hmm. But of course, I know such things exist, so I will need to figure out how to be a little bit different and cater to maybe an issue that hasn't been catered to yet with the solution that already exists.
Yeah, it's women I really understand. When it comes to innovation, I think I'll keep on highlighting. We understand how to innovate. Yeah,
she does her best when it comes to this way.
So Faith, could you like share some experiences of collaborations or networking that have like positively impacted like your innovative work? Because like when it comes to innovation, you cannot just innovate alone. You have to network. Mm-hmm. So would you like share some of the experiences when it comes to collaborations and networking?
Okay. So collaboration and networking is everything. Let me just begin by highlighting that it's everything.
Everything, considering that.
I don't really remember how this saying goes, but I think it's something like you can run a mile alone, but you can walk 100 kilometers together. Mm-hmm. Because for all the achievements I've highlighted here, I was in a team. Mm-hmm. I was in a team at the UbunthuNet conference. I was in a team at MTN, at the ZICTA Hackathon, all of these things. Because you could come up with an idea, but at times you will need people who will help you build your solution. Exactly. And you take it to someone and someone will say, actually, you could do it in such and such a way. And they'll show you an angle that you did not cover. Exactly. A better perspective. And collaboration is everything. And so is networking. I also know another saying which goes like, your network is your net worth. The people, the communities, the companies you're connected to, they are the people that will take you higher. For example, again, the UbunthuNet Hackathon, I got that from the Women in Tech Network. Yeah. The MTN Hackathon, I got it through my network of friends who saw it from Facebook. Yeah. So all of those things show that the people you associate yourself with, they at the end of the day, they take you higher. They determine how far you will go. Despite you putting in what you can do, you still need people to help you out in this life.
Yeah, you're really right. I think it's that she's highlighted like how it has really impacted her work. Just a quick one, say, would you like give tips? I know like most people find it hard when it comes to networking, like just to reach out to somebody and talk to them. So do you have like any tips that people could actually use when it comes to networking and just how they could also utilize those networks that they will form?
Okay. Networking isn't an easy thing. I understand a lot of people have fear just like I did, and just like I do. But then you need to overcome. It's something I talked about comfort zones. You need to realize the greater good. You need to set goals. And if you want to get anywhere in life, you will need to network. So you just have to overcome that. And I don't think it's a solution saying you just have to overcome it. Yeah. So I would say if you're out there and you're scared to network, just start slow. You make plans to attend events. For example, if you're in tech, just start by attending tech events. Next time you say, okay, today I'm going to make it my goal to at least talk to one person who I don't know. Just say hi, hello. You don't even have to talk about what you do, like pitch something to them. Just like, hi, hello, I'm a student. I do this, and that. Gain genuine interest in what they do and converse, exchange numbers. And just like that, you may find that they have an application for your skills, or you have an application for their skills.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're actually right. So a lot of times you find like you go for this event, you get my can I have your number? Then you probably even don't even know where to start from to network with that person. So, like you said, start small.
Yeah.
So I'm starting small. I'm networking with Faith right now.
Of course.
Yes. So, in as much as people innovate, in as much as people make things, it has to bring an impact to the community or to the actual industry that you're in, right? So what impact do you hope your innovative projects will have both to your communities or novel communities, whatever communities, and your industry?
Okay, so before I get into what specific impacts they will have, let me just highlight the importance of impacts. Like you said, as an innovator, when you make something that has no impact, you have a very little chance of succeeding.
Yeah.
The more impactful your project is, the more you're likely to succeed. So if you make something that nobody needs, no matter how good it is, no matter how much you've invested in it, it will probably go nowhere. So examples of my projects or my team's projects that we worked on in our innovation journey would be, for example, the UbunthuNet Hackathon. We worked on an application called Collab Scholar. So Collab Scholar brings researchers and students together. So it provides a tool for researchers to collaborate on research work and publish it on the platform, while enabling the students to also find the same research, because the UbunthuNet is a conference of researchers. So they had realized that they actually have a challenge when it comes to research uptake. They're publishing research, but nobody is taking it up.
Yeah.
So as innovators, we stepped up, and so we could actually, who takes up research? Students. So we could bring these two together in one platform. And so just like that, we created an impact by bringing materials closer to the students and providing researchers a platform where they could meet. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh my God. Bank it, girl. I know you can see Gabby, but I'm banking it right now. She's
very wide.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I want to say, why do you do that? So she sleeps and like, I'm going to create that after the everything fast. I think this is great. This is great.
Yeah. So, and also for the MTN Hackathon, we had worked on a project we had then called MoMo Market Link, but we're changing because MoMo is patented by MTN. So what MoMo Market Link is an escrow service to help buyers who purchase goods online to make their purchase safely online. So we had identified the problem of fraud. You make a purchase on Facebook Marketplace, the person says, make a payment, or else I won't bring. You make a payment, they disappear on you. So what MoMo Market Link does is, you want something, you say, I want your thing. And the person says, how do I know you won't change your mind when I come? You deposit the money in the escrow. So the money is held by the company, by MoMo Market Link. So you've paid, the seller also knows that you've paid. So that way, once they deliver, the money is credited to them. And that way, sellers can feel safe to conducting businesses online, and so can buyers buy stuff online. So we realized that this thing will solve an issue of fraud and trust in the e-commerce space. And if these things are pushed out of the way, it will actually help Zambia embrace technology more.
Yeah.
Because we know these issues of fraud are one of the reasons why our parents shun technology, because time and again they're scammed. Because you will agree with me to say, as young ones, usually we are kind of smarter to say this is not fraud, but I have found that our parents are usually prone to being scammed, because most of the time they can't tell what's true and what's not.
Exactly.
Yeah. So with MoMo Market Link, we solved that.
Yeah, it's sad that every time when you want to get something, you have to go to the supermarket and stuff. You see these people like who do remember probably like reviews on items. It's like, no, I ordered this on Amazon, ordered this one, and they're receiving their things. If they don't receive, they didn't get their money back.
Exactly.
Well, we're going to actually also have e-commerce thing. Yeah.
That's quite insightful. Really great things coming out of it. Are there like any particular role models that you have for inspirational figures in the field of innovation who have actually influenced your approach and mindset? Because trust me, your mindset is something to admire, and Jamil when it comes to startups. So maybe would you highlight any role models that you have?
So for my role models and my inspiration, though she may not be an innovator or in tech per se, I think my biggest inspiration in life is mom. My mom is a fighter. My mom is a war-getter, you know. My dad died when I was 5. So like growing up in a home where she's had to take the role of both mom and dad, and then like she didn't let all of this stop her or anything per se, like stop her from providing for us and like taking all of us to school. Like I have 2 other siblings for the 3 of us, and I'm the last one. So she's taken even her last child to university, you know. So it has showed me and it has given me this mindset that I have, that if you put your mind to it, you can do it.
Yeah.
It's that saying that they say, where there is a will, there's a way.
The way.
Exactly. So she's my biggest inspiration.
From shout out to
Yeah, shout out to moms, yo. My shout out to everyone. Thank you.
it's very emotional.
Yeah. So heartfelt, heartwarming, if I may say, to see that your mom that's around you is actually your role model and giving you these inspirations. I'm like, mom, if you're hearing this, you're raising a great, great woman.
Yeah.
So like, hey, like with everything, with all the technologies that's coming along, so like, how do you stay up to date on the latest technologies and the trends?
Okay. So to stay up to date, I just take advantage of whatever platform I can, be it Facebook, be it Twitter, be it even WhatsApp, you know, because I'll be in these groups, tech groups where they'll discuss, no, there's a new technology. Even just my friends, my circle of friends, you know, we just keep each other up to date. Like, have you seen, somebody was recently telling me that there's a new version of a code editor called Visual Studio Code, something about finishing your code for you using AI. And I'm like, wow. So it comes back to the issue of networking, you know.
Yeah.
Through my network, I'm able to keep up to date.
Yeah, true. So like, how do you even like get to incorporate all these new tech trends in your innovative projects?
Okay. So in my tech journey, I have learned that staying up to date is key.
Yeah.
And then one thing about tech also is it's constantly changing. You know, there's always something new.
Exactly.
So you're stuck between learning, you want to learn something new, and how fast you can learn before something new comes out again. So what I have found is you need to identify what technologies are here to stay. There's some things that are old, like Java. It has been there for the longest time. It's quite popular. It's still popular even up to today, you know? So like I learned that there's some things that have been there and are still here now and are still trending. So I'll go for those things. And there's some things that I knew and I know are catchy, like AI. The field of AI is now advancing. So, and like I have learned that if you're not going the AI way, sooner or later you will be forced to. Exactly. And that's why in my Mindsight project, I had resorted to using machine learning.
Yeah.
It's really good that you get to utilize this. Like you said, definitely when it comes to tech, you have to be up to date with the latest trends. And also just your network, guys, it's definitely your network. So just make sure you know the people you're keeping in the circle. So for students that are listening to this podcast, those that are aspiring to be innovators, what advice would you give them as they like embark on their innovative projects?
Okay. The first thing I would tell them is you have what it takes. You have it in you. Do not doubt yourself for a moment. Once you set your mind to do what you want to do, no one can stop you.
Yeah.
2, I can tell you, is always be learning. When you learn something, you're done learning, start learning something new. There's always something to learn. We've said tech is always changing, always evolving. So you always have to keep up and, you know, learn and learn and learn. Utilize the experience of those around you. My friend once told me a story about how he went for an interview. This friend of mine, by the way, is like 20, in his early 20s. He went for an interview and then they had asked him, how many years of experience do you have? And he told them, I have more than 15. And they and the interviewer said, how? But how come? And he said, I have been in tech for like 3-4 years, but the amount of knowledge I have acquired will be something equal to someone who has been in tech for 15 years. Hardly. This isn't to say experience doesn't matter, but rather that he managed to learn from the experience of those who have already done it.
Yes.
So some of these things, when you're innovating, when you're don't start from scratch. Just know that most likely when you're innovating something, someone has already done it out there.
Yes.
So build on that. If you're going to learn maybe a programming language, there's someone out there who knows how to do it. So as you're learning, ask Doreen, how do I do this? Ask Sharon, how do I do this? And you don't have to suffer on your own and like struggle to figure it out on your own when people out there have the experience to help you,
Yeah.
And I feel like this information and this knowledge is all over the internet. You could find anything and everything you want to learn out there, all over the internet and through your network of people.
Yeah. It's by the best. Exactly. Like the fact that she mentioned everything is on the internet. Yeah. Sometimes we try to like find that I would rely on this person to teach me, but like you said, the internet is your best friend. I think that's what some of the lectures used to tell us. Like, the internet is your best friend. Don't really get to use it.
Yeah.
So we won't be. You won't be. Also, we innovate. We're innovating, guys. I'll innovate.
Yes.
I'll make something tomorrow. Wait, I'm calling you. Right?
Yes,
Someplace. Before we even wrap up this whole thing right now, this whole nice thing, yes, we should stay here and talk, and we should talk the whole. I know, right? But we have something for you. Since we see that you play to reach number 1, beat number 3. Okay, good guy. She's doing the most. So we have this this here.
But she said the like.
Yes, you have these guys over here. So, Faith, imagine this is your product. Can you convince us, like, how is there? 2, 1, how many minutes?
We'll give her 1 minute.
Yeah.
Like
Yes, in 1 minute, convince us that from the chips, the potato chips, these ones that are all nice. Why should we buy your products?
Okay.
Or should you want it? Do you want a condom? Oh, yeah, I'm good at this. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. So for the listeners out there who can't see what I have in front of me, I have a pack of Lay's, and it's written potato chips, Caribbean onion, and basilic vinegar. So why you should buy my Lay's out of all those other brands that I won't mention is because our Lay's, unlike those others, actually have nutritional value. You know how they say snacks are unhealthy, snacks are what? These Lay's actually have nutritional value, particularly this flavor, basilic, onion and basilic vinegar. Onion has countless nutritional values and healing properties. So, so if you're out there and you like that tangy vinegar taste, I know my friends who maybe take alcohol, you like something, tangy, this is the way to go.
Wow, I'm buying. I'm buying. Whatever you're saying, and buying. Something your clothes are buying. Oh, yeah, it was really nice. I'm like, girl, I'm like, okay. Yeah, she is doing the most.
I think as we just wrap up the podcast, maybe you just want to share how people could reach you either on like LinkedIn, Facebook, just for people that would want to connect with you.
Okay, so I'm on Twitter, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Facebook, and on all of them, my handle is Fath Chulu. And then for my email is chulufaith126@gmail.com, all small letters.
So guys, she's been sharing everything. What else are you waiting for? Yes, this is your network.
Yeah.
That is your network. Faith, you have been amazing. You have taught us a lot. Actually, me myself, you have taught me a lot. And like, I'm actually going to work on my fear because I think that's the most takeaway from this podcast from you. Getting away from my fear in public speaking because I think it has brought a lot of people down and me myself. So thank you so much, Faith. Thank you so much for the free psychology training and emotional and everything. Thank you so much. And not to forget that this episode was sponsored by Hezitech, the founder who is Hezron Zimba. So Hezitech is a STEM and IT hub. It's a community-based organization dedicated to bridging the gap in less privileged communities and provinces, with primary focus on eastern parts of Zambia. Its mission is to introduce and promote STEM and other ICT activities. They also offer IT services to businesses, organizations, and individuals. So for you, if you want to have all these services by Hezitech, or if you're a community organization that you want them to give you services, they do it also for free for community-based organizations. You can contact Hezitech on 0972 693891. 0972 693891. So guys, that was another episode of the title. It's amazing, beautiful, spectacular. I mean, like, what other word can I use for this woman? Powerful, is the one. Fath Chulu.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. You guys have been amazing.
Oh,
Being here has been such an honor and drawing inspiration from you too, you know? Like, you ladies, you're doing the most. This podcast, your goals. Truly inspirational.
Thank you so much. Hey, Derry, do you want to say come a shout out anything?
I think I'll just want to do like a shout out, especially to Fath.
Well, yeah,
That's inspiration. Really such a brilliant lady. I think for now, just be on the lookout for our next episode. And it's bye from us.
bye.